All right, welcome everybody. This is going to be the recap for this Wednesday, June 14, 2023. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe, and also if you would hit that like button. Also, if you'd like to be notified on any of these newly released videos and or recaps, just hit that notification bell and you'll be the first to be notified. All right, so first trade out of the gate today was a gold buy. The gold had an HF1 buy, pretty textbook. Had a HF1 buy. Took about 5-10 minutes. Hit my profit target. Took profit on that. You also saw me get into natural gas. Now, I am still in natural gas. Let's look at that chart. So I am carrying natural gas overnight, and I'll show you why. All right, natural gas. Entered this natural gas somewhere about 8:30, I think it was this morning, somewhere around there. And it was also an HF1 buy, but as you can see, I had a couple targets here. I had my stop and reverse, 22.95, and I'm trying to hit the 240 mark. And of course, as you can see, it didn't do. Pretty much stayed in that range pretty much throughout the day. So it's just kind of been going sideways. So going in overnight, still looking for that 240 to be hit and or 22.95. So we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. So let's look at the trades closed out. Gold a little bit, made 279 on that. Big money was made on the mini Russell again. Of course, the indices have been really hot, so 1260 on that. But on this open position on the natural gas, I'm down 1356. So I've closed out 1539, and I'm down 1356. We'll see how that plays out in the morning, whether that's going to turn around, start going higher, and I can get out of the gas, or it's going to stop and I'm going to reverse and then go short. All right. So we'll see how that does in the morning. Let's take a look at our stocks. Had a really big one, probably. Gosh, this may be one of the best runs I've had all year. Let's take a look at stocks. All right, so this was the big one today. WETG. I want to show you this action because this was something else. So I bought in early, and I'm thinking this was an HF1 buy. I don't remember. I had a ton of patterns getting set up here, so I went in and I bought in. My entry was at 11.18. Bought in at 11.18. I had several targets, but it just kept creeping up, so I did not get out at any of these targets until it started flattening out. Now, I finally ended up getting out. I rolled this thing all the way up till 16.23. So I bought it at 11.18, $5. So I bought it at 11.18, and I got out at 16.23. But look at this. It went even further. From 16.23, it ran all the way up to $23. Just amazing move. All right. So did I leave some on the table? Of course I left some on the table. But you know what? Who knew that it was going to go that high? Because typically the higher we go here, particularly right before the opening bell, that's the time you got to be really careful because it can be a flush, and that's kind of what ended up happening here. So if we carry this a little bit further out, you can see it finally started coming back down. It went down below, came all the way down to 1443, and I think it went down even further. Let's see here. 1443. Yeah, it was coming down. It came down to 1287. So yeah, it would have been a wild ride to hold on to something like that. So I mean, the key is that if you get in, and like I said, I always like to get in on this pre-market move, right? And then you get all these excited buyers that come in right at the opening bell, and that's the time when you can see the flush. So in this case, what happened is you can see it opened up, okay, and then it had this gap. There was they halted, all right? So they halted, ran up on the halt, and then they flushed it, and that was pretty much it. So you got to be real careful right after that opening bell. So you can catch these stocks that are moving pre-market. Always love pre-market, getting into a buy, as long as you can hold your gains in here, or at least go sideways, kind of like it did today, and then finally start creeping up and then get that burst right after the opening. That's typically going to be your best trades. Yeah, some of them will go parabolic and they'll just keep going, but it's pretty rare. Typically what's going to happen is it's going to burst up and then it's going to come back down. So how did I do on that? Let's take a look on that. Let's see. Overall, nice day. WTG 79.66. What a great day. What hurt me today was, well, I did a little bit of HOTH. I'm okay with that. BLNK didn't do anything. Made a little bit on GSIT. I think it could have done better on JDST. It did hit my trigger. I think I talked about it this morning. It finally did hit that trigger buy. And I think I got out a little bit early on this move, but still picked up $380 on that. What hurt me was IVA. I just didn't really do anything, so I was in it. It pulled back. I added to it again. It didn't do anything, and then it started falling pretty hard. So I went ahead and got out. Took a loss of 657. But I mean, overall, still, what a great day overall. So anyway, that's going to do it for today. We'll be back again tomorrow. These markets are heating up, so particularly watching the tech sector and also healthcare is kind of the two that I've been watching quite a bit. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully we'll see everybody first thing tomorrow morning. Take care.